Hello everyone, my name is Lomar James Alalim, and to start our report, let me first introduce our lesson's objectives. So first, we will be able to know how stress can be a positive impact to understanding ourselves. Second, we will know how stress can help us to achieve our goals in life. And lastly, we will know how stress can be a motivation. So for an overview for our report, we will be discuss about managing our stress, how stress affect our well-being, and how stress can be our motivations to achieve our goals. As we all know that stress is inevitable to life, we will be able to know how to manage our stress depending on our situations. It is an experience we all share. We all experience stress. It is all about how we manage and cope up with that kind of stress that we have. Okay, so let's talk about stress. So stress is describes as the feeling of being overwhelmed, worried, or down. According to my research, stress is not simply one change. You are stressed because it is a sum of the changes that you experience that's why you experience stress. So stress can affect people like us, and stress can affect our physical and psychological health or our well-being. It can affect us as a person, it can affect our behavior, but to take note, there is a positive effect and stress. Sometimes we need to experience stress, but too much extreme amount of stress is not a good thing for us. We need stress because when we are stressed, we are pushing ourselves to do better, especially when you know how to handle your stress. That's why we have the so called positive stress and the negative stress. Stress can sometimes be beneficial. It's good to experience an amount of stress, but at the same time, too much of it can also cause us a lot of psychological or health issues. So now, let's proceed to my fellow colleagues and they will discuss and explain how we cope up with stress, how can we manage with our individual stress, and sometimes you observe that although they have problems, they are stressed out, but they still know how to smile and start to ask yourself why they are people who have problems but they still do their best in everything that they do. In short, the way you manage your stress, it all depends on you. It all depends on how you accept and how you embrace that kind of change that you experience.
So good morning everyone. So cadets and sir. So my name is Angel G. Rodrigo and the main topic is achievement and motivation. So what is well-being in understanding yourself? So well-being is the experience of health, happiness and prosperity. Eating clothes, having good mental health, high life satisfaction, a sense of meaning, of purpose, and ability to manage stress. So, in example, the parents want to make sure the children are safe, comfortable, and happy. So this an example of a time when the parents are about the children's well-being. So well-being seems to be state in the toe of being healthy, happy, safe, and comfortable. So if you are a good person, you have the ability to manage yourself. So, example, kung sa Bisaya pa, so, ang well-being daw kay mao ang state sa isa ka tawo og being healthy, happy, safe, ug comfortable. So, well-being ba kanang maayong pamati nimo makaana ka na being well ka kung happy ka. So, din ka nag-ingon sa answer mayo ang imong paggunahuna. So, kung well-being ka pagkatao man gyud na ability na ma-manage nimo ang nimo imong kaugalingon. So second, so how is well-being achieved? So well-being emerge from your thoughts, actions, and experience, most of which you have control over. So for example, so if you are there, are there and well-being. So it's how you feel about yourself. So if you're comfortable with how you feel, may your mind be healthy, or may you be happy. So it's very important because you ha- if you have a great harvest of this help, you can overcome your difficulties. So anyway, not to say easily choose what is right to be able to make care of yourself. So sa Bisaya pa, so humana kag well-being silbi mao nang kahimtang nimo sa imong kagalingon. So portable pa ba ka sa imong gibati, or himsog pa ba ang imong pagunahuna, or happy pa ba ka? So ang importante kayo na siya kay ngano kung nakaani dako yung tabang na ma-overcome nimo na imong mga paglisod, no, para dali ra ma-choice what is right. So para maka lahat kag kaugalingon versus sa imo kaugalingon. So thank you.
Good day. I'm Jose Labao, and then I'm gonna discuss why is well important in understanding the self. We may recognize our talent and flaws when we are self-aware. We can make goals for ourselves with this understanding. That's a positive thing because we know we have room to grow. Our strengths provide us the assurance that we can rectify our weaknesses. What are the 5 areas of well-being? There are 5 main aspects of personal health: physical, emotional, social, spiritual, and intellectual. In order to consider well, it is imperative for none of these areas to be neglected. And these are and the there's are the 5 examples of those 5. Physical well-being, regular exercise, and maintaining a physical health. Emotional well-being, someone with a good health and emotional wellness is aware of their emotion and strategies to deal with both every day. Social well-being, treating others with respect, maintaining and build strong relationship with friends. Spiritual well-being, volunteering, being positive and optimistic, contributing to society, connecting with others. Intellectual well-being is being open to new ideas, thinking critically, and finding ways to be creative. And that's all. Thank you.
Self care is the practice of protecting your own well being and happiness, particularly during times of stress. It's about taking actions to balance physical and emotional health by knowing your limits and not going over them. It's also about identifying the things that bring you joy and help you to decompress. And the benefits of having self care range from improving well being and decreasing morbidity and mortality to reducing healthcare costs. Acts of self care include basic necessities such as eating well, exercising, getting enough sleep, and relaxation. But really, self care can be anything that feeds your soul and takes the weight of the world off your shoulders, even for a little while. So, in a society in which people are expected to work long hours and pass on vacation days, this is an underlying belief that we must always be productive, which can ultimately take away from opportunities for self care but by taking some time out to engage in self care. You may relieve the pressure of everyday life and reset yourself to get back to healthy point where productivity is once again maximized. Considering the costs associated with mental health services, lost wages, and more, spending some time on yourself may ultimately benefit everyone. Sometimes burning the candle at both ends, so to speak, comes with significant consequences, which may include but are not limited to burnout, depression, anxiety, resentment, and a whole host of other negative implications. Engaging in self-care routine has been clinically proven to reduce or eliminate anxiety and depression, reduce stress, improve concentration, minimize frustration and anger, increase happiness, improve energy, and more. From a physical perspective, self-care has been clinically proven to reduce heart disease, stroke, and cancer. Spiritually, it may help keep us in tune with our high power as we all realize our meaning in life.
Hello guys, I'm Christopher Devinencia and I'm about to discuss the topic stress. So let's proceed. First, let's have a brief explanation about the topic. So, what is stress? Stress is what you feel when you have to handle more than you are used to. When you are stressed, your body responds as though you are in danger. It makes hormones that speed up your heart, make you breathe faster, and give you a burst of energy. This is called the fight or flight stress response. Some stress is normal and even useful. Stress can help if you need to work hard or react quickly. For example, it can help you win a race or finish an important job on time. Well, there's a question. How can stress help you to achieve goals? Well, for me, stress helps me to improve my work efficiency. When I have a school-related projects, it helps me to keep up to my toes and perform tasks more efficiently. And another example is when I'm anxious about thinking today and the future, the stress helps me about my thoughts of losing and worrying about not having enough hours in a day to get things done. So that when my stress hits, it results on instant energy boost that makes my entire body full alert, and rather taking stress as a disadvantage, I take it over to fuel my ambition and my goals. I would say that stress is not only a disadvantage to us individuals, rather it helps us to also to be a productive being. Well, another question is, does stress motivate? Well, yes. It may be hard to believe, but the initial stress reaction comes about as a positive, beneficial response and can be vital for our lives. For example, when we face danger or a highly challenging situation, our body produces adrenaline, making us more alert and ready to react or respond quickly. In the workplace, when faced with an unexpected or looming deadline, stress motivates you to get your work done. It also sharpens your senses and gives you that sharp burst of energy and sense of urgency to complete your task. When you need to perform well, a little stress can give you the push you need to do your best. Stress is normal, healthy part of life. The small doses of daily stress we receive act as an invisible supervisor, constantly keeping a tab on us to make sure we are up to speed with our work and that we do our best in a challenging, difficult situation. It stimulates and energizes our mind, and helps us to improve and enhance our performance and efficiency. And that is all. Thank you for listening.
Hi, good morning. My name is Kelvin, and for today I'll discuss to you what are the benefits of stress. Did you know that stress has a positive impact on human beings? There's no way for you to know that because all you think is stress has bad impacts on human beings. And also, stress can increase alertness and performance through human beings if you're going to manage your stress. And according to study of Anchor 2013, there are 4 positive impacts of stress, in which it can help boost your energy. The first is hormones released during stress boost performance on cognitive tasks and memory. The second one would be the narrowing of perspective we get from flight to flight responses keep us alert and improves processing speed. The next is stress can fuel underlying biological process implicated in physical recovery and immunity. Research at Stanford has indicated that stress before knee surgery actually helps patients heal significantly faster. And the last one would be stress and adversity can in some cases foster mental toughness and deepen social bonds with others. And also, it strengthens life priorities and builds sense of purpose and meaning. And in short, it is also so-called post-traumatic growth. And I'll give you some additional info about the benefits of stress. First one, it helps us sleep well or sleep better. Next one is it control your weight. Lastly, feel better faster when you get sick. And the next question is, what is a SMART goal for stress? SMART goal stands for S for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for relevant, and T for time bound. Writing a better goals to manage stress and reduce anxiety, take control of your life is extremely important and empowering when taking care of your mental health. There are some examples of SMART goals for stress in which it can help you improve your cognitive ideas and maintaining your stress. First one, regular exercise is one of the best way to manage stress. And the second one would be let your feelings out, don't keep it in. And the third one would be do something you enjoy, like for example, doing physical activities, outdoor activities, and hang out with friends, or do some free time of yourself. And the fourth one, learn ways to relax your body. Say for example, when you get stressed, you need to sleep. Enjoy some free time, doing some relaxing exercise, yoga, or you can have massage to relieve your stress. And the last one, and the most important one, would be focus on the present. When you get stressed, just pass it out. Don't overthink your stress. You need to go to present and let it pass. That's all for my topic. Thank you.
You wonder if good things can be stressful? The answer is of course. Think about the excitement of watching your favorite sports, like when Stephen Curry stepped on the half court and got on threes, when you open your Shopee app and got excited the new promotion for Jordan shoes since they got $1 only. That's stress as well because you were being excited, or a new hobby or relationship. So stress is associated with negative experience, so people are often surprised to learn that stress can be also a positive. Thinking about something exciting or doing something unexciting or new to you. Working towards a worthy goal and achieving maximum results can all be stressful. Even anticipating something exciting can be stressful as well. Like waiting for something can be awkward. Also, like going on vacation or just planning fun things can be a bit stressful as well, because we are active and focused. Even if it is good, they feel the pressure to do something and respond with productive action. For me, also, I get a lot of stress. Tension causes discomfort and stress in our body, but it doesn't mean it's bad. Such tension is not inherent only in negative events. So, meaning this can be happen with positive things too. So that's it. Have you tried to ask yourself if we need stress in our everyday life? So, for me, actually, stress is already part in our everyday life. However, excessive stress can have a serious health consequence. A little stress is good and can trigger firefighting mechanism to help you deal with emergencies. So each person's response to stress is different, so it's important to know what's bothering you and how to deal with it. Stress is an unavoidable reality of life, but stress is not always a bad thing. This is a natural physical reaction that can trigger our reactions to light combat. So stress raises our awareness in difficult or dangerous situation, allowing us to act quickly in the moment. Without it, people would not have survived that long if we don't have any stress. So that's it.